I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. We'll move on now in the Grade 3 Discovering Music Theory workbook, moving on to page 42, and we're looking at the topic of tonic triads. And there's nothing new here at all, really. We know that the tonic triad is made up of the first note of the scale, the third and the fifth notes of the scale. It's just that now we have some new keys in major and minor keys to consider, but the principle remains exactly the same. And let's just have a look at how this works out between a major key and a minor key. So we know that G major has a key signature of F sharps, and we know that G minor is related to B flat major, which has a key signature of B flats and E flats. And so here we see that the triad of G major is G, B, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So G, B, D. And although there's a key signature of F sharps, we're only using notes G, B and D, so the F doesn't come into that. However, we know that G minor is related to B flat major, which has B flats and E flats. So G is the first degree of the scale because we're still in G something. And then the B will now have to be B flat because of the key signature. And then the D, the fifth, remains the same. And so in a triad between a major and a minor key, it's really interesting to notice that it's always just the middle note that's affected by dropping down a semitone. And we can see here there's a major third, 1, 2, 3, which is greater or bigger than the minor third, which is a semitone smaller. And we can see that the minor third, because of that B flat, is going to be a smaller interval. And actually there's another really interesting little topic to note here. And you know, it kind of works like magic, because that minor third difference between the B and the B flat actually gives you your related key. So that's G major with the B natural, drop the middle note down and it becomes B flat, and that we then can use that as a clue that G minor is related to B flat major. So that minor third in the middle of the tonic triad always tells us our related major key. So that's another little double check there that's really, really helpful. And so we have a little opportunity to just look at tonic triads in some various keys, both major and minor. And all we need to do is make sure that we are fully aware of the key signatures, and so do just sketch out your major and related minor keys up to 4 sharps and 4 flats. Remember, if you count up in fives and back in fives, so you count up in fives for the sharp keys, back in fives for the flat keys. That's a little system in helping you to just remember your key signatures. However, you just need to have these key signatures at your fingertips to then be able to just apply it to any question we need. And so we need to show, are these tonic triads correct or incorrect? So we know that G major has a key signature of F sharps. We're in the treble clef, we have a G, B, D, that's the first, third and the fifth, and the F sharp doesn't come into action here at all, and so that's correct. We know that F minor is related to A flat major, which has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats. We're in the treble clef, and here is indeed the tonic F, first, third, fifth. However, F minor must have an A flat here. In actual fact, what we've got is F major. So F major only has B flats, which doesn't come into the tonic triad, first, third, fifth. But the A, when it's in the minor key, is flattened because the key signature now needs to be active on that note. So actually what we have here without the flat is an F major, so that's incorrect. And then here, we know that E major has a key signature of F, C, G, D sharps, and E of course must be the tonic, and so actually this is really a note G, all cows eat grass, so the tonic is wrong. We have here a G, B sharp, D. What we've got in actual fact, this is wrong, this would be correct if it was in the treble clef. It's written in the wrong clef, these notes are placed incorrectly, so it looks right at a glance, but it's the wrong clef. And so hopefully that now prepares you to just have a go at the remaining part of exercise 1. So my suggestion to you would be to press pause and just work through these and then have a little go on your own. Remember, I know that I always say this, I'm repeating myself all the time, I know, but it's so much better to learn by your mistakes. Don't be afraid of going wrong. Always write in pencil. You can erase it out and have another go. That's how you will best learn. So I'm hoping that you've had a go of these remaining exercises. So is this D minor or not? Well, sorry, B minor. B minor is related to D major, which has F sharps and C sharps. And this is the tonic B, good boys, deserve football. That would be correct. However, there should be an F sharp here, B, D, F sharp. So that's not correct because it's not taken into consideration. If there was a key signature, it would do that job for you, but because there's no key signature, we've got to apply it as an accidental wherever necessary. So that's wrong. So A flat major has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats. And here, this note here, if we think every good boy deserves football, F is the line, G is the space, A, that's an A flat, C, E flat. That takes into consideration the A flat and the E flat, and so that's correct. And then here we have C sharp minor, which is related to E major, which should have a key signature of F sharps, C sharps, G sharps, D sharps. And we're in the bass clef, all cows eat grass. And then we have a C sharp, that's the key signature, and a G sharp, that's the key signature. So the clef is correct for these notes, and the key signature has been applied as an accidental where necessary, and so that's correct. Now here, we know that F sharp minor is related to A major, which is F sharps, C sharps, G sharps. This is the treble clef, so we have every good boy deserves. In actual fact, we've got here is a D sharp, F, A sharp. So that's incorrect. It would actually be correct if it was written in the bass clef, so the clef is wrong to make these notes correct. Now then, we know that D major has a key signature of F sharps and C sharps. And then here, if we think that's middle C, remember, if you visualise the piano keyboard, middle C is at the bottom of the treble, the top of the bass, as if it's met in the middle. So if that's middle C, that is D, E, F, A, and we have an F sharp, so that's all that we need to make this the tonic triad of D major. And then here we know that A major has a key signature of F sharps, C sharps, G sharps. That's a G sharp, because we know it good boys deserve. That's an E, and that's a C. So actually it's placed in the wrong place. In actual fact, that would be correct if it was the treble clef, because if it was the treble clef, that would be middle C sharp, A, C sharp, E, and so that's wrong. It's the wrong clef. And that's that question completed. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons, you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.